What's going on, guys? We are here today with the announcement video for the next installment of Pimp My Squad. Very hyped about it. Hope you all are as well. And if you don't know what the series is about, I actually started it last year for Gen 6, where essentially what you guys do is you submit me teams in the comment section of this video in a pastebin format. The format, of course, is going to be Gen 7 OU, so feel free to submit me teams in that tier. And I will be taking those teams of yours that you're having trouble with. Maybe you have trouble with it, maybe you're struggling on getting it to work, or you want some heat mons on it, you want to turn it into a heat squad. Yeah, and then this is of course the series for you, so feel free to drop a pastebin off in the comment section, talk about your team a little bit, and you know, I'll go through them at random. All the comments in the comment section, I'll go through them at random, and I will pick some of them, edit them for you on screen, and turn them into Lord squads. I will of course be going through each squad and figuring out what holes that are in the team, what threats that you may have trouble with that we can patch up, and I'll do that for you all on screen, so you'll have a finished product by the end of the episode for multiple teams. So we'll see how that goes. It's gonna be pretty fun to start it up again. Now, how do you submit teams? Let's just go over that real quick. I have a sample team here that I actually made to go over, I guess, for an example that we can show you. This is one of the teams that I made a while back. It's a really fun team at that. So we're gonna go here into our team builder. We're going to take our nice team, we're going to go to the import export, copy the import export here, put it in a pastebin. I found that just pasting the import in the comment section of the video by itself without a pastebin, it's firstly tougher to copy paste and it just gets really crowded. So it's much easier if you guys do it here, put it in a pastebin and just drop it off here. Now here's where things get interesting, right? So I found it a lot easier if you guys tell me, or I guess give me a roadmap of how you guys want it to be. Firstly, because I don't want to change things on your team that you obviously want to keep, but it's a lot easier for me if you guys tell me what you want to keep on the team. So let's say, okay, so we put a pastebin here, or we put an import in the pastebin. So what you can do is just like add some space here maybe, and put like, so you can say, like, for instance, my team here, right? I built it around Mega Mawile, Terrakion and stuff, so it's a very offensively based team. I built it around Mega Mawile though, and I guess also Terrakion, because those are cool Pokemon. So I'm going to say here, please don't change Mega Mawile and Terrakion. So that's just an example. Terrakion. Okay, so this is just an example here. So like now, because I read that, I'm not going to change those Pokemon obviously, because I don't want to give you guys teams you don't want. So yeah, then with that being said, right, so I'm going to like pimp the squad in a way where these two Pokemon, Mega Mawile and Terrakion, will obviously stay on the team. That's just one example. So another example is, okay, so for instance, maybe I'm pimping a squad and you want it to be like a certain playstyle, like maybe offense, or maybe more like bulky offense or balance or something, and you don't want me to add like a certain Pokemon. I guess it's a strange, like I've seen like people say like before say, oh, I didn't really want that mon on the team or something. So you can always say like, I don't want to see X mon or mons on the team. You can also say, for instance, this is a like, for instance, let's say it's a hyper offense team. So this is a hyper offense team, or fast offense team. And that way, I'm not gonna like add something like an assault vest Tangrowth or something, like something fat, or maybe, I mean, I guess if there's like a huge weakness, I might have to go out of my way to add something. But in general, like if there's like a certain play style that you want the team to remain, just tell me that, and I'll like make sure that the style of the team doesn't change. I mean, it's all based on like preferences, so I want to make sure that you guys will, you guys have a team that you guys enjoy, and we're gonna pimp squads out. So we're gonna be changing a lot of things, right? So that's really like important. If you don't want mons to be changed, or if you don't want to see certain mons in the team, or if you don't want the style of the team to be changed, it's important to like let me know so that I can be sure to, of course, craft it to the best of my ability with what you guys want. Another thing you guys can mention is, let's say, okay, so this is actually strange. Like last time that I did these videos, I remember getting like 1 or 2 people or something saying like, I don't want to see heat mons on it. All right, this is strange to me. Like I love building with like unique Pokemon and stuff, and Pimp My Squad is like really like about trying to change these squads, adding some unique Pokemon, adding like some cool, like of course patching the teams up and getting rid of any like major weaknesses the team has, adding essential members and roles like to the team. But I remember seeing people like, oh, I don't want to see like these heat Pokemon, I want just OU mons and stuff. So if that's like what you want, then say like, please don't add unique mons, I want to see only OU mons. only OU Mons. So like something like that, I guess. I mean, it's not like what everybody wants, obviously. Like I'm sure like a lot of people want to see like unique Pokemon being used and how it's like going to be working on their team. But if you're like one of those people that don't like to see those kinds of mons, just like tell me in the pastebin. I'll definitely you know, I definitely won't include like a mon that you don't want to see. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I don't know if I can't really think of anything else that of special requests. I mean, just like you can feel free to talk about your team. Like tell me a story about your team. Tell me like a story, like, oh, one day like I was asleep and I had this like really cool dream where I forged this team, and when I woke up it inspired me to create this god squad here, so please turn it into an even more of a god squad or something. I don't know. like tell me the story, paint a picture for me, and it's just much easier for me to edit teams. You know, what I'll be doing is like I'll go through like each member of the team here. I'll look through it. I'll identify any sort of threats that the team has. Like for instance, oh, like your team's weak to Volcarona or something. I'll make sure that the team is not weak. Like my team obviously it's kind of weak to Volcarona if I lose Terrakion, but I'm not gonna do that. So if there's a Volcarona, yeah. So like I don't know. It basically just depends on each team, and I'll like say, okay, maybe one team doesn't have a Stealth Rocker. Maybe one team is more weak to a certain, I guess, like type of Pokemon or something. It'll be pretty like interesting. It'll be very I guess educational. It'll be very what's the word? It'll be very heat, okay? It'll be very heat. just wait and see, all right? It'll be fun. Just like last season. I know a lot of people are excited for this, so we'll see how it goes, and that's gonna be that. So yeah, like I said, so once you're done with everything here, right? You just go to like, well, I like to make it unlisted. And you just create a new paste, copy the URL of that pastebin, put it in a comment on this video, and just, I guess, give me a little description of the team in the comment, so it's not just like a pastebin that I have to click on. Like be like, oh, this is a team that's built around some so and so. Please pin my squad, Emvee, something like that. And yeah, that's essentially it. What else was I gonna say? I'm not yet too sure how many teams I'm gonna be doing for each episode. I know last time that I did like 10 per episode, which was kind of a lot, but I'll like do a comfortable amount so that I can, I guess, upload sort of frequently while also, you know, being able to manage, I guess, my whole schedule and stuff with everything going on. Another thing, by the way, if you guys submit pastebins, there's a chance that it probably will end up in my spam section in the comments. In the comment section of my video, it'll probably end up in the spam section because it's a link. But you don't have to worry. I'll like I'll allow like every pastebin that's submitted to me for like teams and stuff. So you don't have to worry if you can't find yours, if yours gets lost or something. If you submitted it in a comment, it'll be approved by myself when I check the teams and stuff. So yeah, don't worry about that. And with that being said, like I don't know if you guys have any other questions, like let me know. I'll answer them for sure. I definitely like always reply to as many comments as I can. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think like anything else that I might have missed. I mean, it's a pretty fun series overall. Like it basically like sometimes I feel bad like there's so many people submitting teams, right? And then like I can only do so many in an episode, so I feel bad for like not being able to do it for like a lot of people. But I mean, if you keep sticking around and I keep noticing you submitting teams and stuff, I'll definitely like use yours as an example for the episode, feature yours in the episode. And I mean, for those that like don't get their teams featured, that's a bunch of teams for free. You can just grab those from the pastebin. Like I'll be leaving pastebins for the series. For the series, I always do like pastebins. I'll always like leave the final product of the team in a pastebin that you guys can try out. And I mean, even if you don't get featured, like you get free teams. Like I don't know what's better than that. You get some free teams there. And oh, another thing is that, so I got questions like on the last time that I did this series where like people were asking, so Emvee, do you test the teams first, or do you actually just edit them live on screen without even testing them? And the answer to that is I test all the final products of the teams way before I actually upload the episode. So in the episode, you're seeing, I guess, sort of my thought process of how I edited the team before I, you know, get the episode up. So like all the teams you'll see are like the final, I don't know if that makes sense, but all the teams that I'll be, you know, doing for the episode, it's the final product of the team. They've already been tested and everything. You're just sort of seeing my thought process played out in how I did it before I even recorded the episode. So all the teams would have been already tested by then. So hopefully that answers a lot of questions there. Teams will be like finalized and everything, so they'll be ready for ladder use or just use in general. And a thing I like to do, of course, is for this series where I actually, if there's like a favorite team of mine that I've pimped from one of your teams, I'll like take one of those and feature it in a live. So that's gonna be pretty fun. Like if there's like a really cool team that I actually craft from this, like that I actually pimped from this, I'll feature it in a live. So that's gonna be pretty fun. So I'm excited for that. It's gonna be a fun series to bring back once again, to revive, and of course before I get busy once again with other stuff. But I'll try to get out as many episodes for this as possible. Hope you all are excited, and yeah, of course, let me know if you have any questions. I will definitely answer them. And I'm thinking that I went through pretty much everything. I think that I went through everything, and yeah, just like paint me a roadmap, leave a comment with a pastebin, and let's begin the series. Let's start it off strong, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.